Welcome, you guys, and welcome to an episode of Shenanigans. And we're doing the podcast show with me and Reddy B, chilling lekker here on
the
a couch.
For the first time. It actually feels good.
Yeah,
to
it's
be on
nice,
a damn
something
couch for
different.
some time.
But today we're doing two very interesting topics again. One I'll start off with. There's always politics between this topic. Is in Mossel Bay we sometimes do type of events, and sometimes it comes to the light that people think, yeah, but the one person or some persons get an advantage over the other persons, and that is not the case. Because why? If you do something, if you organize an event or do something for say 100 or 200 people, rather do it the right way than going out doing an event and not having the right paperwork together and doing the right type of job. Because why? It gets very frustrating for the traffic officers, the police, because now they have to break up a illegal gathering, and you can get a huge fine for that. And there's a lot of consequences also regarding that. To if you just do something, you pitch up and just do what you want to do. And you know, us people, if you at a type of some type of event like that,
I think
they
we just love
do.
illegal stuff.
There is drinking involved, there is raving involved, there's spinning involved.
Yeah.
So that's also the stuff that makes it very difficult to do such event like a cars and coffee or a park off or a car show, even for the fact of matter. Because you always get some of the individuals that won't care and just do whatever they want. And there's a huge consequence. The guy that organized the thing, he can get a fine, people can get killed, people can get injured, and the event can be scrapped.
People can get
totally.
bored.
Yeah, and people can get bored.
Go.
And yeah, but I just think really that we all should just do and please like we want, but in a respectful manner. Get your priorities straight and ask the municipality, go to the traffic officers, go to all the law enforcement and do the right way. Because at the end of the day, we all want to enjoy it. So we all love cars, we all love the car community, and we all love stunts. But let's just do it on the right way. I'm not jumping on anyone's toes.
People are going to kill us.
If you feel you are offended by this, hulle sê in Afrikaans, as die skoen jou pas, trek hom aan. Because why? We have to talk about sensitive topics. Because why? The thing is, we can't just always agree. Because why? You have to scrutinize sometimes. Because why? Then the stuff is going to be done right. And then the stuff will be also put in place.
We will hope that it's going to be done right.
Yeah.
Because you know how people are.
And the thing is, the 22nd of May, something big is going to happen in Mossel Bay. I mean, there's going to be people flooding Mossel Bay, literally. Because why? We're going to have cars that's 60 million rand, 50 million rand, 40 million rand. I mean, there's going to be Sennas, there's going to be Bugatti Veyrons, Chirons, P1s.
Everything you can imagine.
Just cars you basically just sometimes just see on TV. And this stuff is going to be here for a whole weekend, guys. They're going to close the 22nd of May. They're going to close.
It's a party.
They're going to close the whole town. And it's going to be like a Daytona vibe. And I mean, for us that's doing YouTube,
It's like a 21st.
people,
It's like a 21st for car people.
yeah, and for us that's doing YouTube, for us that it's vloggers, photographers. I mean, it's something
like
to
a
be
buffet.
hold of. Because why? It's something that's happening like in once a year or once every 5 years.
Once in every never.
Yeah. And for something to happen in Mossel Bay like this is something big.
At this
Really
point,
big.
I just want to say that I'm so happy that I'm here right now and not in Cape Town. For that. Because that's
It's
after
really
I go
big
back
thing.
to Cape Town right now. Now
Yeah.
I'm fine. So that's like something that I'm really looking forward to. I think it's gonna be very quiet.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, if you just see a Senna, if you see a P1, a Bugatti, that's something that you don't see every day. And I mean,
I love the P1's lines though. Like, I feel like McLaren did such a good job with their car, and I don't think car enthusiasts really truly appreciates that car.
Yeah.
And if you look also at the Lamborghinis and the way they are designed and the architecture that went into like getting all the lines properly done and all that stuff. That's besides the performance. That's not, we're not even talking about the performance. We're not even getting to the end.
And then you get people that do those crazy things like Stradman, DDE, that basically DDE,
Your idols, your people that you...
DDE that basically had a Huracan, they twin turbo the Huracan, and like just took the whole thing apart. Alex Troy that made something totally different as well. So you get this type of people that make that cars over 1,000 horsepower and burn tires like crazy.
I can't imagine where would we drive a car like that? Like if we had maybe like 1,000 horsepower supercar, or even if we had a hypercar, like where would we drive? Because you can't drive the Oudswarm.
The Bugatti Chiron, comment down below if I'm wrong. I know that thing makes about 1,400 horsepower. I mean 1,000
as stock.
Stock, yeah.
From the factory.
W16 motor, 4 turbos.
Those are cars that you cannot drive on our roads. You can't drive them on our roads. Like I'm just thinking of the tires.
Yeah, and then you also get like the Taycan S that doesn't have any turbos, but as fast as heck. The new Porsche electric cars, and I mean, I think electric cars. It's sad to say, guys, but I think electric cars is gonna run the show in the later stage, like 5 to 10 years from now. I think like your normal petrol cars is gonna be, it's gonna. I know in South Africa,
it might be a 50-50 type thing.
I think in South Africa it's gonna take, everything is always it takes longer by us.
Yeah,
but
even vaccinations, it's like I can't.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think electric vehicles it's really cool looking.
And it's not
fast.
a bad thing either.
Yeah.
Like, it's good.
And the nice thing about I can say is there's not gonna be money that's gonna be stolen like on the petrol price now. Like 7 rand a litre, 7 rand for tax.
It's a sad case. It's
so
a sad turn of events.
I just think that at the end of the day it's gonna be a bargain for us consumers as well, because it's not going to be like,
the
no,
only
I'm
problem
putting
that
this and this and this.
The only problem that I foresee is waar die jou gaan die karre charge. Ons phone kom maar nie eens met charges uit die waar die jou gaan die
exactly,
karre
I saw now.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So if we literally, it's going to take us more than 20 years, guys, to get this done, because there has to be these stations
charging stations
across the country, and you have to make sure that the roads are as jy op 'n plaas bly, like
solar power.
I'm just thinking, like, you can't really drive those cars on farm roads. You know what I mean? Like, not anything against farms, but I mean.
But I know Tesla's also got a bakkie, and Tesla's also busy making.
But that bakkie is ugly in my opinion.
And I think Tesla's also busy making a truck, a semi with, I don't know, but it's gonna be a crazy thing that's gonna drive how many Ks and drive itself, and it's just a crazy thing.
These autonomous driving things, I'm telling you.
But I think they want to make
Huawei has a car.
I think they want to make it safer on the roads, because I think in South Africa our roads, some of the roads are very bad, but I think the fatalities on the roads, like December holidays, your Easter holidays, I think that's something they want to work towards with, because they want to get the fatalities lower.
But the only way you're going to do that is if you delete stupidity. How do you delete stupidity?
But I think that's why they also want to make the liquor thing now. They want to make it zero, and I totally agree with that, because
zero limit?
It's zero limit.
Well, it should have been zero a long time ago.
Because I totally agree with that, and I know there's a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but this and this and this. But at the end of the day, you that go drink.
No, wait. This is actually there's like a blurred line here. Because now, when you go to a restaurant and you consume a glass of wine, then what is that?
No, but remember, you and your partner, or you and 2 friends, so one of you 3 or one of you 2 must decide who is going to take a dop or not.
So you can't celebrate anymore. So now you're telling me that my right to celebrate stuff is being taken away from me.
Remember, how many people are dying on the roads?
I know that.
Because of alcohol.
I'm not arguing against the statistic.
No, but I understand. It's a difficult subject to take on. But the thing is, 1 or 2 or 3 Kosis or Sunnies or Pitties is making it difficult for all of us.
Yeah, because they are consuming alcohol irresponsibly and then acting just
Like
like a monkey.
Yeah.
Just that's,
If you can
that's
call it
just
that.
that's honestly what it's about. So it's literally like one. It's not. I'm not saying that driving under any kind of influence is fine, because it's not.
Yeah.
But there are those occasions, like if you celebrate something, generally, in the general sense, you would have champagne.
Yeah.
And champagne is an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
You can't tell me the whole wedding party, or like everybody that's at the wedding needs to take an Uber. You can't tell me that.
Understand.
People are gonna drive their cars. People are gonna.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So there's like literally a blurred line when it comes to this. I am completely against drinking and driving, because for me it's just a case of I don't consume alcohol when I drive at all. It is a rule for me, and if at any point I did consume alcohol, I would stay where I am.
Yeah.
So I'd make sure either I don't consume or I stay
Yeah.
where I am.
But that's the right decision to take, because why? I think alcohol is a big no-no factor in our country, because why?
I think not necessarily. I don't necessarily think that it's a no per se, and I'm gonna think about this very carefully before I say it, because I want to say this correctly. I think the abuse is a no-no.
But
If that makes sense.
But that's what I'm saying. Alcohol itself is not a problem.
Yeah.
The people consuming alcohol is the
abuse,
problem.
yeah, the
Because
abuse.
why? You get that people. They are quiet now. They have a top, and then they just crazy like what they're doing. They don't
It's like a
care.
different person,
And
yeah.
then the next day when they stand up, they're like, "Yo, did I really do that? Did I really do that?" And then you regret what you're doing, and then it's too late. Then it is too late.
So it has to be we have to be responsible in our decision making, man. That's it.
Is so.
Like, be responsible in our decision making. That's the only way. But I'm on the fence when it comes to the 0% thing, because of those very specific type of scenarios.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Understand, yeah.
there's literally a bloodline here. So we have to take carefully when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But like, if you can not drink and drive, like have 0% alcohol in your body, then do that. You know, because that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And it
Yeah,
saves
guys,
lives.
but that's just some of the two subjects we took on today. Drinking, and then it's also the shows and stuff that goes. That's just a recap of what. But yeah, please do subscribe to the channel, and please do tap the like button. The like button goes together with the subscribe button and goes a very long way, and it also makes the circle
I don't know.
much
People even-
bigger.
I don't know if people even listen to a person when you say that. It's like they just watch you and they're like, okay, and then they just swipe away from the video. You know what I mean? Like, please, guys, it helps the channel a lot if you like the video. If you dislike the video, you can do that also.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't mean that
You have your own
You know,
opinion. You have
everybody
your
has
own
their own
opinion.
But yeah, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, because that also helps us a lot.
Yeah.
And the notification bell is important,
Yeah.
because we post content, or we post content on the regular. I'm just add on a regular basis, and then you'll get notified when the content is posted, and then you'll get the new video basically. So that's it.
And if sometimes when there's giveaways announced, you will also be able to hear what will happen.
And your comments help us.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
it helps a lot.
Go
We read all your comments.
through your comments. And sometimes I'm like,
Yeah, sometimes a little bit savage, but yeah.
just like, okay, but we take everything in moderation.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta accept everything with everything, basically. But yeah,
Guys, you must have a safe week. Please look after yourselves. Please be careful what you do, and just stay safe. Be you. Peace out.
Peace.